Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we'll be reviewing a Honda Ridgeline Black Edition. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Honda here in Murray, Utah for giving me some time with this truck. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a naturally aspirated 3.5 liter V6 that goes through a 9-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 18 around town and then 24 on the highway, with power outputs being 280 horsepower and then 262 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see how we've got this really beautiful metallic white paint, and then it's kind of pretty boxy with the design. And then popping down below with the Black Edition, the headlight bezel's been blacked out. You've got this trim across the front that's also been blacked out. Same thing with the grille as well. And then even the trim here at the bottom has been blacked out. And so when you put it all together, it looks really cool. And I probably forgot to mention that little Black Edition badge there at the bottom. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 245/60/18 in the front and in the rear. You can see here with the wheels completely blacked out. And I like that 5-spoke design. I think that looks really sharp. And then we've got the chunky fender flare here. You can see that bodywork continues along the side. And then notice the mirror cap and the window trim is also blacked out. And then here is your full side view with the Ridgeline. And then take a look at the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function. We got the remote start function. And then you can see with the Honda logo there on the back. And popping to the rear, we've got this swing gate. So this opens up, and then we've got the trunk here in the back with the Ridgeline, which is a really cool feature. You can see the spare tire there as well. Easy enough. And then with the bed, protection from the factory already, which is nice. And then we've got LED lights here. And then even this, right? You don't have to worry about scratching paint, which is nice. But yeah, that's the first opening, and then it does open up like a regular tailgate as well. So that's another nice function. And then look at this, this is pretty cool. Ridgeline stamped into the back now. And then you've got the C-shaped tail light there. You can see the 2 exhaust tips at the bottom. But yeah, putting it all together, let me guys think about the looks of this Black Edition, but I think this looks pretty dang sharp. Now take a look at the door panel. You can see soft touch here with the red stitching. Then you get your cup holder. And then with the seats perforated in the center, and then again with that red things to stitching on the side, and then you can pull this up so you can access the storage underneath the seat as well. And look at that little storage pocket. Now sitting in here, legroom and everything's great. Got a little storage pocket, some vents, heated seats. We've got our own climate zone here as well, charging ports, and then we do have a cup holder armrest, and then headroom. It's good. Now take a look at the front door panel, soft touch here, and then you can see down below as well. All of our window controls, front 2 are automatic. Got your door lock and unlock, memory seat function, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors, and then payload on this, 1,477 pounds. Black Edition across the seat, and then again, red in all of the perforations, all of your power adjustments on the side. Got your mirror adjustment here. The mirrors do power fold in, econ mode. And then you see the lane departure parking sensor, stability control, collision assistance, and then for the outlet. And then the steering wheel, again, manually adjustable. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, perforated on either side so you can get a better grip. Red stitching there in the center. Paddle shifters on the back for the 9-speed. You've got stuff like your adaptive cruise control, heated steering wheel. You've got steering assist as well. All your volume controls, voice command controls, all that. And then regular stocks here on the back. And then taking a look at the gauge cluster itself, we can scroll through and see different bits of info on the Ridgeline. It's a cool little flip function. Very similar to what you have in the new Civic. And then we have our different drive modes we can go through with the Ridgeline as well. In reverse, we do have a backup camera there. Resolution on it's solid, so nice little feature. And then as for the infotainment system, you got some physical buttons here. Overall response time, it's quick. It's got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well. And again, I really do like the fact that it has physical buttons, which make the overall usability a lot better. And then you guys can see soft touch all across the dash and down below. Got our climate controls, so tri-zone climate, dual zone for the front, and then you got your own rear climate. Heated and cooled seats with this Black Edition. And then our charging area here with a wireless phone charging pad. Some cup holders here, got our transmission selector, and then we've got the off-road select, basically. It does have a normal mode, but it's mostly off-road modes. And then you've got your auto stop start. Big storage. Nice trim on the top of this. And then with the glove box Yeah, that's solid. And then we do have a sunroof up top here. And then this function right here, or yes, this one, that opens up the power sliding rear window, which is always a nice feature to have. Now here's a window sticker for the Black Edition. You guys can see the standard equipment on this. There's your base MSRP, and there's your total MSRP, $48,200. Let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's your visibility over the hood, both the mirrors, throughout the rest of the rear, and, well, I'm gonna have to reverse that, but I'll set off. Well, setting off in the Ridgeline. Yeah, decent torque out of the engine so far. Seats are pretty comfortable too in the Ridgeline. You do have to, they do sit you more upright. That is something, I think it's funny that I find that some people complain about they'll complain about seats in certain cars, and then I sit in the seats and they make you sit upright. I think it may be because, you know, a lot of people have really bad posture nowadays. Seats that force you to have good posture feel uncomfortable, and it's like, is it really the seat or is it the person? And yeah, like I said, these seats, again, they're comfortable if you sit in them with good posture. Anyways, ride quality on the Ridgeline, it's nice. Again, it's a unibody vehicle with independent front rear suspension, so it handles well. You forget that you have a truck bed. That's my favorite thing about, you know, these pickup trucks. Now we have 3 of them. You've got the Ridgeline, the Maverick, and the Santa Cruz. And it's just cool because you get, you know, the truck utility, and this is definitely the most practical out of those 3. But you also get normal, you know, SUV, you know, crossover handling because of the unibody construction, because of the independent suspension. And so it's kind of it's a nice pairing, I think it's a nice pairing, that's for sure. And of course we get the train as soon as we come through here. But outside of that, this Black Edition has a nice interior, and I wonder if they decreased the price for this model year of Ridgeline, because I don't know, this seems, I feel like the Ridgelines were like $50,000 before for loaded up ones, so this seems kind of interesting that it's sub $50,000. And, well, gonna get a little acceleration here. Yeah, good torque, seriously, it's nice, this drives well. So I know this is a little bit different than my normal test drive route. Does the window open up a little bit? No, I guess it's just pretty windy. But I'm gonna go check something out for another video. weird thing, weird transition in the review. But anyways, to sum things up here with the Ridgeline Black Edition, I think this truck looks cool with the Black Edition package. I think it drives well. I think the Ridgeline is pretty oh my gosh, this person's literally, do you see this? They went they went through with the train track things coming down. I think the Ridgeline's pretty underrated. You know, again, a lot of people give it crap because they're like, it's not a real pickup truck. Yeah. And it's like, okay, whatever. But it has pickup truck utility, but then it also has, you know, modern crossover comfort and all of that. So let me know what you guys think about the Ridgeline Black Edition. Let me know what you guys think about the updates for the Ridgeline too. I think it was definitely needed, and it's nice that it has it.